how does the railway interlocking system works, and also the details about Odisha train crash. Okay. So initially we will try to understand what exactly the interlocking system adopted by the Indian government, Indian railway system. Herein there are three important components are present, like you can say signal, point, and track circuit. The signal is working based on the track status ahead. Okay, based on the track status ahead, whether the line is clear ahead or not. Accordingly, the light signal directs the train whether to proceed or to stop or to handle the cautions. Okay, and the second component in the interlocking system is a point. Okay, these are the movable sections of a track ahead, which allows the train to change its track. Okay, by guiding the wheels to follow the straight path or to follow the diverging line. Okay, and the last component of the interlocking system is a track circuit. It is an electrical circuits which are installed on the track to detect the presence of the train between the points. Okay, the point actually implies the second point, whatever the second part component of an interlocking system. To understand all the three different components of the interlocking systems, we will proceed to the next. So you can observe here. So I'll be pointing it. It is a point. Okay, it is a second part of the interlocking system wherein a train is guided whether to follow the straight path or to follow the diverging path. Okay, and another component is a signal. So it tells the it gives a signal based on the status of the line. Okay, this track, whether this track is free or not. Accordingly, this signal point will give a green light or a red light or a yellow light. Based on that, this train has to move. Okay, and the third part, which is like track circuit, you can observe here. So this is a track circuit. Actually, this track circuit is also playing very important role in switching between the straight line and the diverging line. So we will understand this track circuit, how exactly it works. It is an electrical circuit. So that's you can observe here what exactly happening here. So you can see here, this is a one track and B1 is another track. So in the first track, there is not no train is moving. Okay, there is no train, and at the time this power supply will switch my relay to energize. This power supply will switch my relay to energize, and this relay energized will report the block is unoccupied. Okay, what exactly this relay energized is reporting? This relay energized is reporting that the block is unoccupied. So you may ask what exactly the block. You can observe here. So from here to here we are having a block. Okay, this block is unoccupied. Unoccupied implies what? There is no train here. Okay, whenever this supply energizes the relay, that indicates that there is a that indicates, or you can say report, that reports that the block is unoccupied by the train. Okay, what will be the second case? The second case is very simple. Whenever the train is occupied, what exactly happens? So whenever a train is occupied, at that time, this section, okay, this section, you can say train axle short circuiting the track circuit. Okay, train axle, whatever the train axles are coming, when they move over this, so it will short circuit the power supply. You see this power supply is short circuited here only. So as of which there will not be any energy flow to through this relay. So okay, as of which the relay is de-energized. This de-energized relay will report that the block is occupied. So that's a very beautiful concept they adopted here. So whenever the train is occupied, at that time this relay is de-energized and it is reporting to the signals. Okay, at that time red will glow. Whenever this line is not uh, moving, not having a train, at that time this relay is energized. That energized relay will report that there is a vacant in the track. Okay, so that a new train can come here. So at the time the green light will come. So green light will allow this incoming locopilot to pass through this straight line. Otherwise it will be going through diverging line. Okay, this is a beauty of these two circuitry. Whenever there is a no train at that will make this relay to energize. Whenever there is a train at that time, this relay will become de-energized, indicating that there is a occupancy of train within the block. And here there is an unoccupied train within the block. So this is a beauty. So you can even observe the same concept here also. Okay, right now there is a green light. What does it implies? It implies that there is a no occupant, no train is occupied by this block. Okay, what exactly it's supposed to happen? This train has to move straight. Okay, it should not take a divergent call, or a this point will be given the input that the green signal is there, and currently there is no train occupied by the this track. Okay, and this train has to move in the straight line. Okay, what exactly it will happen during the 2nd June, that whatever the train crash has happened in Odisha, we will see that later. Just a second. So all the data, whatever the track circuit and the signal and the point, whatever these three component of interlocking systems are there, they will be giving their data to the data logger room. So wherein all the activities are performed and all the activities are monitored and controlled. Okay, so this will be a small room which is continuously monitoring the data, and you can observe all the data is available here, and the data loggers are also available here. So based on that monitoring and the control action will be taken. Okay, now we will move on to the next part. After understanding interlocking system, how does it actually work based on the three different components, and also based on the main line and diverging line concept, and also even how exactly the data logger room works. Okay, now we will see what exactly happened on the date when the Odisha train crash has happened. It's like very where exactly the fault occurred. So as per the investigation report, our railway minister stated that there was a issue with uh, point section. Okay, actually initially there was a green signal by the straight line, or you can say like main line. As it is a green signal, what exactly it's supposed to be? Green signal means after the green signal we will detect, or we will check for the occupancy of this main line. Okay, so it was also found that the main line is clear, but there was a problem with this point section. Actually, what exactly the point section is doing? This point section is actually meant for diverging the wheels towards a main line or towards a divergent line. Okay, so during the train crash, the fault was happened with point. Actually, this point has to allow this train to move forward in the straight direction. There was a fault in this, so as of which, so it directed the train to move in the diverging line. So this is a status for the Coromandel Express, and at the same time there was a one goods train present in the diverging line. So the Coromandel Express has to move in the straight line, but it has taken a divergent line because of the fault in the point section. Okay, so at the same time, you can observe that this Ashwinpur Howrah Express is also moving in the another main line. Okay, so when due to that change, you see, due to this fault in the point section, so the train was moving like this. So in the next section, what exactly happens? This Coromandel Express move continuously, and it will hit. It is hitting the. It is hitting goods train here. Okay. So the next as of which some part of the Coromandel Express, some coaches of a Coromandel Express derailed. Okay, so those derailed Coromandel Express coaches or compartment, you can say, it has hit with the last two compartments of the Ashwinpur-Howrah Express. So this is what exactly happened during the Odisha train crash. Okay, I hope you understood the concept and what exactly happened with respect to the Coromandel and Ashwinpur-Howrah Express crash. Uh, I expect some of the suggestions how these lines has to be actually implemented, means like how interlocking systems can be improved to avoid such accidents or incidences or the crashes. Okay, because India is a very crowded country, so such solutions are required. I hope you will provide some solutions in the form of comment, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your patience, and we will see the next video with the next concept. Thank you.